What? Okay, you can't
Just saying you could.
whisper weird things in people's ears when they press live stream go. Welcome to the Ashes to Rubies live stream, where we're going to talk about shaving a person's ears and so much more. Or did you say clean your earwax?
I just said you could clean your ears.
I found in my ripe young age that I'm climbing the
You're
age
not
mountain.
even 50.
Not even 50. I'm still young. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm getting into my prime, but I've learned that my hair does different things. Like it leaves my head and grows other, like
our young listeners
on my cheeks.
Don't want to hear this.
And then when I see older people than me with a full head of hair, I'm just like, huh.
Good genes.
Good genes right there. Good hair genes. Yeah. Have you ever done the waxing? Did you ever wax? No? Like scared?
I'm a bit of a wuss. I'm a bit of a wuss.
I did my back once for fun.
You made me wax your back.
Yeah. Wow. And I'm not hairy. I'm not hairy, but there was hair and I felt insecure and we got the wax. I think it was a date night. What do you do? What do you do for date night? I can't imagine
if you actually had hair.
Now I just want. Can I show my thing?
Oh, I thought this still had to do with hair. Show what thing?
This is what we do for date night now. Look at my. This is a paint by number.
We're doing paint by numbers.
Paint by number. This is my hummingbird. I have the hummingbird. That was our date night. So now we've moved.
That took a whole hockey game.
That took a whole
paint that game. With a hockey game in the background.
Yeah. We have moved from back waxing to painting. What do you do for date night? What do you do for fun? There's lots of things. I saw my friends playing ping pong the other day at a ping pong alley.
What? There's a ping pong alley?
There's a ping pong
in Ottawa or somewhere else?
In Ottawa.
Really?
Yeah. I used to be pretty good at ping pong.
Really?
But not like the next level up.
Oh, okay.
Like I could get a couple shots over like hard, but like the real rallies are like it's unbelievable. When you watch professional ping pong players, it is ridiculous. Like they're hitting the ball as hard as they can and you can't basically see the ball. Like they're very good. Very impressive. You know what other sport?
We've had some date night fails. Puzzles, not our date night thing.
No, you're good at puzzles. I'm horrible at puzzles.
I'm good at puzzles. You're not.
Like I'm good at figuring things out in life. No. And then when I hit a puzzle, something happens in my brain. Like I'm like, how do I make it through a day? Escape room.
Not
horrible. Horrible.
Not so good. Probably like my skill level at ping pong would be equivalent to your skill level.
But it's weird how that doesn't transition into like if I can figure all of this stuff out, but I can't figure out a puzzle, isn't that reflective in my figuring out?
I don't know. Do you know what else has been a date night fail? Board games.
Board games bore me, but they used to. I used to love board games.
I think you're just a vicious competitor, and that's why you love
board
games.
Now I'm not competitive.
What?
I'm not very competitive, so I don't play board games. Am I competitive? You think I'm competitive?
I do.
In what? What do I compete at?
I think you don't like board games because it's not enough of a challenge for you.
No, I believe the opposite of like I'm not competitive anymore, so I don't need to play them.
And so you don't care, and then you have a super bad attitude.
No, and then you guys play these games that aren't competitive, like the train game. It's not, like you don't even know who's winning. And then at the end, it's like, okay, who won? I don't know. Let's count. Like I want risk, domination. Like I want to know where I'm going on the board, and I'm strategically planning. Although I can't put a puzzle together. And Monopoly.
That is not fun for date night. A vicious competitor who only wants to dominate.
I think that you don't like losing.
Date night fail.
You don't like losing, so you hate paying my hotel fees. And you're like, that upsets you. But like that's part of competition.
No, I resign myself to lose and just enjoy the game and spend time with you and try to be pleasant. But you don't enjoy
Monopoly. You don't enjoy.
Yeah, I'll play it.
What kind of game would that be?
I'll play it. I just know that I'm going to lose, and so then I just have to have.
But that's not fun to play with. That's not.
And I just enjoy myself, and I'm the banker. You are. And I hand out all the cards. And I have a good attitude about it.
When you come into play, you're ready to lose. Like when can I leave this? I'm ready to lose, guys.
I just want to spend time with you guys. I just want to spend time with you guys.
Maybe we should play Risk.
Even though you're a
this
vicious
weekend.
competitor.
I would say that there's some past hurt that you're bringing up.
Just
And
saying it's a date night fail. That's all. Date night fail.
I am horrible at words, and I would always beat you in Scrabble. Like I can beat you in 4-letter words all day in Scrabble because I'm competitive.
You're very good at strategy.
The strategy.
You are very good at strategy.
But when it comes to like, what's the block I have with puzzles and
we're talking about date night. That's,
date night.
So
date night should be
like
nourishing, flourishing, nourishing and flourishing. Those are good concepts for date night, not domination and control and making fun of people. But you do that in puzzles. Look how much I'm doing. I got all the red. Look, I got the border, and I'm still like trying to find flat. Like, oh, I don't. My brain doesn't work that way.
You're good at other things.
Yeah,
you're good at other things. That's okay.
But it makes me. We all have realize our own
that. What's your thing? We still want to know your date night. What are
we want some ideas for date night. Not super competitive. No, like I think competitive. One of my favorite date nights is just going out to a coffee shop. And I feel like we have our own space now, so we can go there.
That is not going to be date night, just to be clear. That is not date night.
All right, here we go. March the 19th. It's not the 9th. It's the 9th.
Yeah.
Not the 19th. March.
And today is Wednesday.
And
our meeting.
Oh, we have our LifeLab.
Our open meeting is at noon.
Meeting. And Joanne's speaking at it. It's going to be great. What's she speaking on?
Uncommon sense.
Uncommon sense. That'll be a good one. So join us at noon.
On Zoom.
Are we doing in person soon?
Keep parroting me.
Are we doing it in person soon?
Not for this meeting.
Ever?
No.
Have we? Oh, that'd be neat to do a hybrid.
No. Well,
like
you could
in
try
person and have the Zoom going. Am I parroting you? I'm just talking. All right, date night. All right, here we go. March 9th. Oh, losing my temper.
Stop it.
Because
That's not what it says.
Because you're being parroted.
That's not what it says.
It says
we just talked about
losing my temper.
Games.
Oh my goodness. Remember once you threw the Scrabble board at me, you flipped it over?
Okay.
Like Jesus flipped the tables over in the temple? And you came at me with a whip? No, you didn't. Okay.
There was something to do with a plate of French fries and ketchup, though.
Yeah, it went flying. All right. Losing my temper. Let's all take a deep breath. Losing my temper. Call it an attack of anger. It can be a disease too. It afflicts many of us before and even after we come into a 12-step program or a spiritual relationship. We try to cure this disease by applying the 12-step program to our thinking. The symptom of the anger sickness is an uncontrollable pulse to judge and condemn someone else. Oh, wow. In this emotional explosion, I'm really asserting that everything I think and do is right, and everything the other person does is wrong. If I were not sick when I denounce and accuse, I would at least realize that the momentary relief I get from my outburst is a poor pay for the consequences I must bear. Today's reminder. I learn in Al-Anon to be good to myself, or the 12 steps. Am I not ill when I allow anger to destroy my poise, and peace of mind? When I lose control, am I not handing over control to the one I'm treating like an adversary? Can anger ever express love? Quote for the day. I pray for quietness to help me cure my own emotional instability. Let me use serenity to cushion the impact of whatever happens outside of me. This is a good one for today. I think some of our emotional displacements doing live shows is as high as it gets now. Like when you say, why are you parroting me? Like we don't go beyond that anymore, whereas we used to. I believe that we've had lots of explosive explosions of emotions. And I feel like either I have changed so drastically, I don't cause that in you, or you have changed so drastically that you're not being emotionally displaced and explosive behaviors, because you've come into a true identity, I believe, in the last couple of years of like really understanding that you're not a victim, that you're not being persecuted, that I'm not out to get you, that the world is going to throw curveballs at you, and you have this sense of peace inside of you, which God's love has been poured into you. So I see a real shift in the last 5 hours. No.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, I've seen a huge change, and I think that's a growth thing. And so I think you, as an Al-Anon, would you say that on the Al-Anon side that your people would be more explosive in emotions? Like, so you have none and then you have all of them.
I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think that would be common, because some of the typical traits would be avoidance and control, defensive-ness. And so you can only avoid for so long, and then you've had it. You're just fed up, and then you have a little outburst. But I don't know that would be the same for everybody.
I like how you little outburst. What's a big outburst? What's the difference between, is an outburst an outburst?
But that's not to say that like, I mean, I would say that there's just there, yeah.
I believe that the program of recovery that we have and in LifeLab, it takes us into a relationship with God, which we have a God of peace and love. And so it quiets the storm in here. Even though the storm might not be quiet outside of me, the storm is quiet inside of me.
Right.
So where are you at with anger outbursts and being judged and condemned by the world around you, and then you're reacting to it? I think that's the meditation today is, do I have the peace and serenity and love of God because I have a connection with God, or am I just operating out of my emotions and being affected by the world around me? Good?
Yeah.
All right. See you at noon. Keep the peace until then, and we'll see you then.